Hello, so I thought it was about time I did a video about my kit room. It has been quite demanded in the past and I have, it wasn't quite finished for quite a while, but now it's finished and I can finally do a full kit room tour. I'll talk through everything that I have in here and where I got everything from. It was actually really quite easy and really quite cheap, and it's just the best thing. If you have a spare room in your house and you're as obsessed with hiking and adventures as I am, I'd recommend getting a kit room. So first things first, let me do like a full tour. So there's a little visual tour and I will talk through everything that I have in here, which is pretty much everything I own, apart from paddleboard and swimming stuff that kind of lives in my car. This is everything that I own, I think, adventure related. So to start off, we just have decorative. These are medals. A lot of these are from running. I'm probably the most proud of this one. This is when I ran 100 kilometers in April 2020. I missed that pandemic productivity. Honestly, I was at my peak of fitness. So all my medals and stuff live in here. I don't know why these are here, but these are my pride and joy. I've had these since I was literally about 8 years old and they just deserve pride of place in my special room. So ignore the Harry Potter books. This is a Grace's Adventures candle that my lovely friend Emma got for me for my birthday. These are kind of travel bags, a pouch and a Kanken backpack. I love this. This is a map of the 52 peaks in Wales and you put a pin in every mountain that you have ticked off. And honestly, I've ticked off surprisingly few. I've done like kind of the main ones, but there are far too many mountains in Wales that I did not know existed, like smaller ones that I need to tick off, so that is on the list. We have a lovely blanket that I got in Canada, and then we have all of my backpacks. So I have obviously a range. These are my two smallest ones for day hikes. This is my slightly bigger day hike backpack. This is my wild camping backpack. This is the Kite 68. So this is a 68 litre Osprey. This is a 45 litre. This is the ACAI 45. And I love the colour of this one. This is, if I was doing a really lightweight minimalistic camp, this could work. And then this is my newest bag. This is the Osprey Anti-Gravity 32 litre. I've not actually worn this out yet, but this is coming, I think, is coming to Peru with me next month. So these are my wonderful backpacks. This is my working space. I don't often work here because I'm not often at home. I'm actually home for 2 weeks currently, which is the longest I've been home since last year. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, this room is normally a storage tip because I am never here and everything just kind of gets chucked in here. And also when I'm away for longer periods, I put my home on Airbnb. So all of my belongings kind of come into this room and get locked away. So yeah, but it's nice to have a dedicated workspace when I am home because I can spend a lot of time editing or just on my laptop. Okay, then we have this kind of shelf. So we have my whiteboard here, which is where I'll write content jobs or plans that I have that week. Apparently this week I have nothing on, but that is not true. So that is my whiteboard. Then we have, these are all my jet boils. This was my first ever one, and it's kind of on the brink, but I just don't have the heart to get rid of it because I don't know, I was sentimental. Does anyone else get sentimental about kit? Like that came with me on my first ever solo wild camp and I was so excited to get my first ever stove. So it's a great little stove. So that's from Alpkit. This is a newer one from Coleman. And then we have the Jetboil Zip. Not gonna lie, I bought this not knowing it needed a lighter. So this is a little pocket for the lighter. You have to like manually light that one. It doesn't have a clicker switch. What's it called? That's not what it's called. There's normally a gas button clicker on most stoves, but this is the Jetboil Zip and it is lit manually with a lighter, which I just didn't love all that much, so I don't use this one very often. This one is my smallest, most compact. It's the OEX Hero. It has the gas in it, as you can see. So this is a really nice small stove. If I'm going on like a solo wild camp and I just need boiling water for like a porridge pot or a noodle pot or something, it's nice to have a nice little compact stove. So these are all my stoves. These are just all my random flasks. This is a camping mug that I bought in Canada that I love. This is a little camping meal pot. So I don't often take that, but I have it. This is like a thermos from Decathlon, like a food storage container. This is just for making drinks for the car when I've got long drives. Have some other random little thermos flasks I've collected over the years. Obviously, I have a hip flask that is called Polyjuice Potion because you know, you gotta treat yourself now and then. Okay, on to my tech. This is the expensive shelf. I've got my drone, which is the DJI Mini 3, my newest one. And as you can see, I've already slightly broken it here. It works, but I flew it into something. I don't remember what. I've got two cameras. I've got a Sony A7 and a Sony A5100, I believe. I have a portrait lens, I have a landscape lens, and then this was, I don't even know what that is. GoPro. This is the 11, but I'm currently filming on the 12, hence why this is on the shelf for display purposes only right now. I do sometimes use the 2 depending what I'm filming and what I'm doing. And then my Rode mic. This is the Rode lapel mic. And then I have the Rode Go mics as well. I don't know where they are right now, they're somewhere. So that is all my tech. This is a random cool box, which comes in really handy in the summer actually, because I will just kind of put some cool packs in here and keep it in the boot of my car with loads of water in and just drinks. And on the really hot days where I've got like a 2-3 day adventure weekend, just keeps all my drinks cold. So shout out to Coleman, love this little baby. So speaking of kit, I'm going to pause this video very quickly to talk you through my new kit from ACAI Outdoorwear. So first up, these are the new Trail Leggings. They are super soft and stretchy. They have like a drawstring here if you need them tighter. They have pockets and they have a anti-slip waistband, which is really handy for if you're on hikes or adventures and you feel like your leggings fall down usually. This is the Escape Fleece, and this is my new favorite item of clothing. I'm not even kidding for the video. As soon as I got this last week, I've literally worn it every single day. It has a side zip on the shoulder, which I love the design of this. Then we have some new summery stuff from ACAI, hence it being the spring summer collection. So these are the Trail Bay shorts and the On The Go tee. And to top it off, we have the Granola Shirt. So this is the piece de resistance. Again, I'm obsessed with check shirts. I have probably 6 or 7. So here's the full look with the Granola Shirt. So this is just some of the kit from ACAI Outdoorwear's Spring Summer 2024 collection. There are other colors and other styles of things, but this is my favorite. This is what I chose. And also the Trail Leggings and the Explore Fleece. So go check it out. The link is in the video description. Back to the tour. So on to my hats. These are all my hats from my beanie collection with Shaman Clothing. Shaman Clothing are an awesome small business. They're based up in Scotland, but they have an amazing range of clothing and accessories, and I've always loved their kit and I've always loved their hats in particular, and I used to order loads, and they reached out to me last year about having my own beanie line. So I now officially have my own beanie collection, and sneak little exclusive, we are currently in the process of expanding my collection. Some other items, things that I would love to brand up and make a little bit cute and adventure-y, and yeah, so that's really exciting. So I've got loads of my hats. Oh, I love this. This is my Fjäriven summer hat. This is also coming with me to Peru. I obviously didn't unpack this last time I got home, so this is my waterproof map cover and map of, I think it was in the Lake District. Yes, I was. We have my mirror compass, ice axe, crampons. Haven't had to use those in a while because we haven't had any decent snow. I've been planning to do a winter skills mountain course for quite a while now and I haven't done it, so maybe next winter I'll do that. Speaking of winter, this is like just a basket full of all my winter stuff, so gloves, buffs, socks, thick socks, my waterproof trousers. So this is just kind of all the winter stuff that I'm not using for a while that I've just chucked away in here. Crampons. This is a bug net for my head. My head torches. This is the Petzl Actic Core. I rate this a lot. It's very good, very bright. Here we have some folding walking poles and my tripod. Different tripods and selfie sticks and stuff in here. Collection of tissues, because I have to take tissues with me on every hike because my nose runs literally all year round, apart from really hot days. Any cold day, my nose runs. And I thought I was weird and I Googled it, but apparently it's your body like regulating its body heat. So if anyone else's nose runs on a hike, that might be why. We have a range of OS maps, because you can never have enough. The first aid kit here. I do have one. See, this is just what happens when you try and make everything look pretty, and it's sometimes not practical. There we go. But yeah, obviously good practice is to keep a first aid kit on you in every bag. I just want to prove, where is it? Oh yeah, I just want to prove I have one because I took this up to Scotland last week, but I didn't end up going out on a hike. So just want to prove, always keep a first aid kit in your bag. This one's Ordnance Survey. It's just perfect, compact, has like everything that you need. So either one you want to get, but always have a first aid kit on you. This is a thermal sleeping bag liner. Always really handy to have in the colder months if you're not sure if your sleeping bag's gonna be warm enough, or even if it is, like it can't hurt to have another layer in it. So this is Sea to Summit. And actually I will put all the links to everything like specifically that I've mentioned today, I'll put links to in the video description. So if you want to check out anything that I own, feel free to go check that out. My selection of caps, I love my caps so much. I have kind of a tradition where I buy a cap from all new places that I've been. So we've got Nashville, we've got the yellow one is Canada, the red one is Austria. There's one from the Smoky Mountains in there, but there's too many. So these are all my caps, which I love. I love my caps. Power bank. I have like 2 others as well, which are normally on here. Shiwis. These are all new before anyone gets grossed out. But if you're a girl and you're on adventures, you should have a selection of Shiwis because literally they make your life so much easier. Just a random meal that I had spare, so I've hung that up. These are my camping lights. So this is a Coleman lantern, battery powered lantern, which is really handy. And this is a Petzl Noctilight. So my head torch like folds up and sits in here, and it makes like a lantern. Like this top bit turns into a lantern. So really handy to have this on camps because I can wear my head torch up and then I can hang this. It has a hook. I hang this inside the tent and it's a little light. Really handy. We have some more walking poles here. Oh, this is my cute little avocado multi-charger lead that I always take with my power bank. This is my camping pillow, or one of them. Random carabiner for no reason. Oh, these are my obsession. So these are hot hands. Got hand warmers, body warmers, feet warmers. These like kind of all year round actually. These live in my bag. I'm sure I could open any pocket of any of my bags, and there's a few in here because not only do I get really cold like fingers and toes, but I just always think if you were ever stranded or an accident happened or someone else on the mountain was hurt, at least you've got like something for warmth. So, and here's a tip actually, in summer, in Tesco and like pharmacies and Boots and things like that, they go on sale for like 50p each, so I just stock up. So yeah, can never have enough of these. This is just a random like essentials drawer, I think, some little gels, a emergency blanket, and the holy grail, Kendall mint cake. This is for extreme circumstances for me, so I'm taking this with me to Peru in May because I'm trekking Machu Picchu. So I'll never forget doing the Yorkshire Three Peaks back in May 2020, and it was the biggest challenge I'd ever done to date, and I didn't think I had anything left when I got to the bottom of Ingleborough, and then I had a bite of Kendall mint cake and I like flew up that mountain. So it's now my like energy reserve for big treks and big adventures. We have some random camping cutlery and mosquito repellent that will also be coming with me to Peru. These are some headbands, my hat, an old hat, and an ACAI hat. Now let's go back down here. We have all of my footwear. These are my newest Exo hike boots, and these are a newer version of these. So these are my older version, my older grey ones. And kind of like the stove, I hate throwing away old boots. I kind of get sentimental. So some of these I don't wear anymore, but I just don't have the heart to throw them away. These are my Solomons. These are fairly new as well. These are Berghaus. These are La Sportiva. These are my winter boots. These are my cute little wellies that I got in winter. And then some trail shoes down here. Some Merrells, some Solomons, North Face. Yeah. Now, the best bit. My coats. I love them so much. You have no idea how hard it is to pick an outfit. Any time ever, I'm stressing about what to wear. So, we have them in order. We've got waterproofs here. We've got fleeces and mid layers here, and then we have down and synthetic jackets here. I'm not going to do a show and tell and wear all of them, but here's a little close-up of all the wonderful colours. I love, this is like a little windbreaker. This is a fluffy fleece. I love all of these. I can't part with any of them. And you can never have enough colours, right? So these are all my wonderful, wonderful coats. And then we have like camping stuff. So this is a big quilt type sleeping bag from Coleman, which is for not wild camping on the mountains, but for like normal camping where I can like drive the car up. This is my sleeping bag, my Rab sleeping bag, and this is my OEX sleeping bag, which is like summer, winter. Then we have a Vango tent, a Terra Nova tent, that's 2-man, 1-man, This OEX is one man, that's a tent. Some camping chairs here. My Thermarest Neo Air sleeping mat, and then I have my OEX Flux sleeping mat. I prefer this one, it's less crinkly. This one, even though it's a little bit smaller, it's a really, you can already hear it. It's a really crinkly mat. Depends how much you mind the noise. And I think that's pretty much it. I think that is everything. So yeah, there we have it. Oh, okay, now actually where to get everything from. I almost forgot that. So these are like plastic pin boards these are from IKEA. So there's 4, as you can see here, they all meet in the middle. So there's 4 plastic peg boards from IKEA. I can't remember how much they were. I'll put it on the screen if I can find it here, and I will put the link to them. I'll go try and find them on IKEA. I got them over a year ago, so I'll see if they're still there, and if they are, I'll put a link in the description. So you buy the pegboards, and then you can buy so many little extra hooks. So you've got hooks here, you've got little pegs, you've got these baskets, you've got little shelves, everything just kind of hooks on, and you can kind of put them anywhere that you want then. All over. Cute little basket here. This is like a little hook rail for my hats. So that's really handy. So you can kind of just make it as big or as small. You could have one of these. You could have one of these pegboards and just hook everything on, or you could have 2, or you could have them all in a long line, or you can have them square like me. So it's a really cool way to do it. This shelf was from Wayfair, and it was really cheap, I think. Well, I say really cheap, I think it was like £70, and I put it together myself when I first moved in here. These are, they're kind of like little tree things. I think these were from IKEA. Again, I'll link them in the description. Then, oh, this is from Amazon. This is like a standing rail, and I got a pack of hangers from Amazon too, which I'll link because they just looked nice. They went nice with it, and it had the shelf on the bottom, which was important, so I could have the storage here. And this was courtesy of my wonderful boyfriend who made this for me. So this is literally just a piece of wood and 2 brackets. One long piece of wood. I haven't even painted it. I've been meaning to paint it white just to go with the room more, but I knew I needed something for all my bags and like shelf room on top. So this is just a long piece of wood, some 2 little brackets, and then some hooks that were just kind of screwed in here. These shoe racks were from Amazon. No, they weren't. They were from Dunelm. But yeah, I'll link them in these are 2, and I put them together myself. So not sure how much it would have cost me. Maybe £200 or £300? 300. So yeah. That's my kit room. I hope that was interesting. I hope it's given you some inspo or just something interesting to watch. If you've got any questions, just pop them in the comments below. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Please let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any questions or thoughts. And also please go follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. I am Grace's Adventures on those channels too. And I post a lot more regularly, well, kind of daily on those channels, whereas YouTube is now weekly or sometimes bi-weekly if I'm busy. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll check in with you soon.